All right, if you're in the dump trucking or excavation world, you know the drill. You finish a long day of hard work, and what do you have to show for it? A pocket full of greasy, crumpled paper tickets. And then you just hope you get paid correctly. Well, today we're going to dig into how this massive industry is finally trading in all that paper chaos for some digital clarity.
I mean, just picture a typical job site, right? You've got trucks moving earth all day long. And the only thing, tracking thousands of dollars of work is a simple paper ticket. The driver scribbles on it, hopes the signature is readable, and then prays that that little piece of paper doesn't get lost or rained on or just plain disputed. It's a system that's practically begging for errors. And this quote right here, it just hits the nail on the head. This isn't some theoretical problem. This is a daily reality for so many people. We are talking lost tickets, handwriting you can't possibly read, arguments over how many loads were actually done, and huge delays when it's finally time to get paid. It's just a constant headache for everybody.
So let's really dig into the chaos of this old paper-based system. Let's pull it apart and see exactly why it's so completely broken for a modern industry.
Just look at this list. Every single one of these points is a potential landmine for a business. Illegible handwriting? That can turn a 7 into a 1 and cost you real money. A lost ticket? Well, you basically just worked for free. All this manual tracking just creates this slow, messy system that makes something like regulatory compliance an absolute nightmare.
So you have to ask, right? What if you could just fix all of this? What if there was one clean, elegant solution that brought accuracy and efficiency to the whole process? Well, turns out there is. So let's dive into it.
Meet iTRUX. And let's be clear, this isn't just another app you download. You got to think of it as a complete digital ecosystem, one that was built from the ground up for this industry. The whole point is to replace those old-school paper methods with a system that guarantees accuracy, total transparency, and instant communication.
And this slide right here really shows you the leap we're talking about. On the left, that's the old way, a simple signature, and who knows if it's even legible. But on the right, that's the new way. A clean, professional, and most importantly, verifiable, time-stamped record. It's really the difference between a flimsy handshake and a secure digital contract.
Okay, so that's the big idea. But how does this actually play out on a normal day? Let's walk through a typical workflow, and we'll look at it from both sides, the contractor who needs trucks and the trucker who's looking for the work.
So the whole workflow is actually incredibly simple, and it all happens inside the iTRUX platform. It all kicks off when a contractor posts a job to the digital job board, laying out exactly what they need. Right away, truckers can see it and book the work instantly. But wait, before a single wheel turns, there's this one really crucial digital step.
Now here's what's really smart about this, the flexibility. A contractor isn't just, shouting into the void and hoping for the best. They can post a job publicly for any available trucker to see. Or they can send private invites directly to their preferred list of owner-operators and fleets. That way, they always know they're getting the right team for the job.
It's a critical question for any fleet, right? And iTRUX actually has the answer built right into the workflow. It digitizes another one of those super important pieces of paper that's usually just rattling around in the cab of the truck.
So check this out. Before starting any job, the driver completes their mandatory daily vehicle inspection right there on the app. And boom, just like that, you have a perfect, time-stamped digital record of that inspection. The log is saved, a PDF is automatically emailed, you have a flawless trail for safety and compliance. So yeah, goodbye greasy paper logbooks.
Okay, inspection's done, the truck is on site and ready to go. Now we get to the really cool part. This is what we call the digital handshake. Let's see how iTRUX builds a perfect digital ticket, one verified load at a time.
So the key to all of this, the thing that makes it all work, is accuracy. And the way iTRUX absolutely nails this is with a technology called geofencing. It's a pretty simple idea, really. Just imagine drawing an invisible digital fence on a map right around the job site and then another one around the dump site.
And this is why that invisible fence is so important. That Add Load button in the app, it literally will not even show up for the driver unless their truck's GPS confirms they are physically inside that job site fence. The same thing goes for the dump load button at the other end. This pretty much eliminates errors and, potential fraud because every single action is tied to a specific time and a verified location.
And this is what you get. See that number 2 on the ticket? That isn't just a number someone scribbled down.
Nope, that represents two separate, completed loads, and each one was verified by GPS at both the pickup and the drop-off locations. It is undeniable proof that the work got done.
So at the end of the day, there's no more fumbling around for a pen or trying to find a flat surface to write on. The driver simply hands their device to the site foreman, who gives it a quick digital signature right on the screen. The final ticket, with all the verified loads, the times, the signatures, is instantly finalized and shared with both the trucking company and the contractor. No more delays, no more disputes.
But here's the thing. The benefits don't even stop when the truck leaves the site. In fact, you could say that's when the true power of all this data really starts to kick in.
Just imagine this for a second. Instead of a project manager having to sort through a pile of dirty paper tickets at the end of the day, they automatically get a daily summary email. It has every single digital ticket from that day, plus a detailed spreadsheet that itemizes every single load from every single truck. The amount of administrative time and money this saves is just enormous.
And hey, if you're a business operating in Ontario, this is an absolute game changer. The platform is specifically built to help you adhere to the province's really strict excess soil regulations. It automatically creates that clear chain of custody, it preserves all the necessary data, and it even generates the required bills of lading for you. It basically takes a huge compliance headache and just makes it simple.
So when you put the two ways of working side by side, the difference is it's night and day, isn't it? You're moving from total paper chaos to complete digital clarity, from word of mouth and lost jobs to a live job board, from constant payment disputes to instantly verified loads, and from painful manual compliance to clean automated reporting. It's a total shift from uncertainty and guesswork to having actual control over your business.
Look, at the end of the day, this shift from paper to a digital platform like iTRUX, it represents a fundamental change in how this whole vital industry operates. It's about saving time, eliminating those daily headaches, and creating a transparent system where everyone gets paid accurately and on time. So the question isn't just, are you ready to leave the paperwork behind? The real question is, how much longer can your business really afford not to?